Assalamu alaikum everybody, Sam here. This morning, very early this morning, we got back from our trip. We went to North Carolina to see my mother-in-law for Eid. We went to a picnic, we went to the beach. We had a great time, it was great. I shot as much as I could to show you guys, so I'm going to try to put a video together for that. But I wanted to do this video actually to kind of clarify some things, because I noticed that some of you had gotten kind of upset with my video topics or my choice of video content recently, more specifically like the reaction videos. And I wanted to talk about this because I want you guys to understand my thought process and everything that I'm doing. So when I heard about this movie that I did the reaction for, I knew that it would be controversial, and that's what I talk about. I talk about things that are controversial, that make people think, you know, that stir up a thought process that you might not have considered before. So that's why I did that. And I am very passionate about things that I care about. So when I'm doing a video and I'm talking about Islam, obviously you're never gonna see me say a cuss word, because why would I? But when I'm talking about something that makes me so angry, I will filter it, you know, as much as I can, and I will use the bleeps and all that, you know, good stuff. But I will not pretend like I'm not a person that has flaws, and I share that with you guys. So the cuss words, you know, they got bleeped or whatever, and I know they might have bothered you guys, but I'm 100% real with who I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna pretend like this is not the personality that I have, because it is. I have a trucker's mouth and I work on it every day, but it exists, and it's there persistently. But I wanted to also talk about a conversation that I had with a friend. They asked me, you know, because I was talking about this exact, you know, the responses that I got from some of you guys, and something just flew at me. Anyways, I'm in my backyard waiting for my mom. But anyways, they were like, well, what do you want to do? What are you trying to do with your content, with your videos and all that good stuff? And my nose ring is crazy. Anyways, this was my response. And I'm not gonna read it off because I don't like to do scripted videos, but I will tell you the gist of what I said from what I can remember off the top of my head. I said something along the lines of, I want to make people laugh and cry and get angry, you know, about things that matter. I want to inspire people. I want to provoke thought. I want people to consider the fact that they might have been wrong about something. And I want people to remember that they're not the only one that when they're experiencing something. You know what I mean? It's not just one-dimensional. I'm not just doing videos to share Islam. I'm not just specifically giving dawah, but then again I am, because if you think about it, showing the world that Muslims are more than what they consider them to be, that's dawah. But by showing people that we have flaws too, that we have a lot more in common than they thought, that is dawah. Everything that I do, everything that I share, in one way or another, it's affecting how people in the world look at Muslims. And my kids are yelling. Go that way, please. But my point was, if you guys notice that I'm not constantly talking specifically about Islamic things that are directly pertaining to Islam, I would hope that you're not upset by that, because that's also not the only aspect in my life that I value. There are other things that matter to me. So when I bring up family matters, when I bring up social injustices, when I bring up the education system, when I talk about these things, they matter to me too. And like I said, all of this stuff can be either directly or indirectly connected to Islam and me being Muslim. And I just think that it all matters, and I shouldn't have to only talk about my religion. This This isn't the Sam Converts People show. That's not my intention. I would love for more people to embrace Islam because of what I have shared, but that's not the goal. If they could just simply accept that Muslims aren't the enemy, know more factual things about Muslims and Islam, and at least respect it on a better level. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know that everybody that watches my videos understands that that was never my intention. I named my channel Samantha Dixon because that's my name, and the videos are, you know, my thought process and my experiences and, you know, my family and all that stuff. I would have named it Islam.com or something, you know what I mean, if that was the only thing that I was ever going to talk about. So I hope that you guys are not offended by me bringing this up, and just take what I say and you know, cherish that I'm trying to do more and spread more love, even if it's not, you know, like I'm saying, directly related to me being Muslim, which, you know, I feel like it is. Either way, I feel like it is, because at the end of the day, I am Muslim, so that's always a part of everything that I'm saying and doing. And I did also want to address, I'm American, yeah, and we, as an American Muslim, astaghfirullah, I listen to music, okay? In my family, we listen to music, whatever's on the radio. I did a story on my channel, and there was music playing in the background, and somebody found it necessary to say something along the lines of, if I would have married a more attractive man and didn't have him, if he didn't have me listening to ghetto rap music, you know, maybe people wouldn't think so badly of African Americans. And I just really wanted to address this because it made me heavily angry at the time, and I waited several days to bring this up, to make this video, because I didn't want to cuss. So I'm just gonna say a couple things really quick. First of all, the ghetto rap music was mine. I chose that radio station and I listened to it. Okay, my music choice, if it offends you, I apologize for that. But random stranger, I'm gonna do what I want to do because it's my life. And also, never disrespect my husband, because he is far more valuable in my life than you will ever be, especially knowing that you are not saying anything beneficial or positive towards anything that I posted. For my friends, you know, my Muslim friends or non-Muslim friends, those that share reminders with me, you know, you say, don't cuss. I'm not offended by you saying that. Or if you say, you know, just be careful how you represent Islam, because as a Muslim making videos, I am representing Islam one way or another. So I'm never offended, I'm never mad when people say these things to me. But when you blatantly disrespect the fact that my husband is black, or anything along those lines, I won't stand for it. I will not allow it. And I will show no love and appreciation for people who speak that way about my family. So I just wanted to make that very clear, because he's very important to me. And regardless of what your racist opinion is, it surely won't change. So I just wanted to clarify that as well. But we are waiting for my mom right now, because she's gonna pick us up, and I'm going to bring her, well, she's gonna bring us, but I'm gonna have her and my niece and nephew and her husband join us at a Eid festival that is in Dearborn. It's at the Dearborn Police Department, I think. I read something about bounce houses and food trucks and whatnot. So I just wanted to have them experience a little bit of what we experience in such a fun time for us. So I wanted to end this video on a little bit more positive note, and that's why I'm mentioning this. You know, I love you guys, you know, and I really truly appreciate all the feedback that I get from you and the support that I get from you. Please continue to share your open, honest opinions with me in the comments. I love it, and I really do appreciate it, with the exception of the racist ones. and the hateful ones. Those ones will be ignored or deleted. And that's pure honesty for you. But I think I will end it there because this is probably longer than it needed to be. And I'll share the Eid trip, the road trip, with you guys as soon as I can get it put together. And I've got a couple other things for you in store. So let me see, what can I mention here at the end. I appreciate you guys for the love and support you've shown my channel. If you would like to support me on my Patreon page, you can as well. I'll put the link in the description. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram or Facebook, I'll put, or Twitter, I guess, I don't really use it, but I'll put that in there too. You guys can follow those. I consider you all my family. I consider you my friends, and I value you and I cherish you so much. So that being said, please continue to share the love, and I will talk to you guys very soon. Assalamu alaikum.